Good afternoon. As you may know by now, my name is Steve Wong. You've already heard from my daughter, Natalie. You've heard from my two younger sisters, Gail and Val. Now you're going to hear from me. So here's the horse's mouth. Good afternoon, especially Felicia, Brad, Uncle Ed, and the rest of our dear family and close friends of our dear beloved Flo Oi Wong, who I'll always know as Aunt Flo from the day I was born. As the oldest nephew on her husband Ed's side of the family, I want to briefly share with you the ultimate compliment that Aunt Flo had voiced to me quite often in recent years. From her viewpoint as one of my loving aunts, I had truly come a long way in terms of having and displaying maturity and wisdom as a person from when I was a young adult of 25 till now when I'm just turned 75. Previously, in those earlier years, Aunt Flo saw me as a self-centered and materialistic person. And she told me that in so many ways and so many times. But she wasn't too impressed with things I did. But again, I knew she knew what the real person would be, and she just called it the way she says. She saw it. So, but over many years, she noticed me being more open-minded and supportive of the projects of hers, to where my wife Karen and I tried to attend and or contribute financially to as many of them as we can, realizing that her time and resources were really worthwhile. We just didn't realize that early on. In just the past few years alone, I was truly excited and enthused whenever Karen and I could be present at one of her local events, many of which took place in this very venue, and which we already miss doing that from now on. But to take it one step further, this is actually my home away from home, because right now, for the last year and going forward, every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., I'm dancing ballroom with a lot of Chinese ladies that don't speak English. So I'm pretty getting my exercise and practicing my Cantonese. But Auntie Flo's watching over me in that sense too. In just the past few years alone, I really miss her I sense her presence now spiritually, and in her absence, and we still do intend to donate to as many of them as possible, while knowing that she was the person who inspired us to keep doing that, and we're not going to stop. And Auntie Flo not taking exception to my prior selfishness and lack of maturity, even after I had my own family, I truly doubt that I would have made some of these changes for the better, which I am doing now. In closing, thanks in large part to our very dear Flo Oi Wong, aka Auntie Flo, and her endless love, energy, and dedication. I am a much better individual now, especially as a husband, a father, and grandfather than I would have been if it was left to my own inclinations. Thank you, Auntie Flo.